Just a quick check here real quick, guys. Make sure that my voice is going out. So if you guys can hear me in the chat, let me know. And I'm going to get started here in just a few minutes. All right, I think we're about ready to get this thing kicked off. What do you guys think? So, first of all, thank you everybody who's here right away. I do appreciate it. I think I'm gonna get into these dia rolls here in just a minute, but I want to check in with the chat really quick. Aether, of course, welcome back. Hi 1107, welcome back as well. And Warpaint and Unicorns, Tangy Tomato, thanks for being here, you guys. Who else we got? Who else we got? Darren's welcome back as well. So, any takers or any bets on what my luck on the rolls are going to be tonight? I really, it's been a little while, you guys, since I've actually had any kind of even reasonable luck on the rolls. They've been pretty well going terribly now for like the last, I don't know, I would say like the last 3 or 4 characters that have released have all gone really bad, just really bad. The kind of stuff where I'm just getting like just horrible you know, 50-50 fails and loud notifications. Appreciate you, Darren's. But yeah, like 50-50 fails and pity poppers on Kutching, who is C13 at this point, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so I do not have any. Yeah, I had a, what was it, a 90 or an 89, I think I got to on the last one. That was ridiculous. But yeah, I don't have any good or positive pity on this, and I don't have any of that great stuff. So at this point, I'm kind of in trouble with how this is all gonna go, but because I haven't been able to log in all day until just now because life is insanity, I still have all my resins, so I want to kill this boss once really quick because I still need these for leveling Dehya. So yeah, let me do this really quick, and then I will get into the rolls because I got full resin and I cannot let that stand. So we'll get that knocked out real quick, like, and then we'll get that going. Okay, well, that'll handle not being full of resin anymore. Okay, we're at 27. Okay, got a good amount of those. I'm gonna lock that one just in case it ends up being something worthwhile. All right, so I need a good place to roll for Dehya. I think I'm gonna do that in Aru Village. You know what? Maybe I should do it in Caravan Rebot. No, she kind of hates that wall. Nah, I'm gonna go over here and stay in Aru Village. And we're gonna see what happens over there. I'm gonna have to do that boss again here shortly because I still need to continue burning out some resin. But yeah. All right. I don't know if I need to go anywhere crazy, but we'll see. Oh, people are talking about like guides for Dehya and stuff. Well, I mean, like right now I'm thinking a standard 2-2 build is probably how I'm gonna run her, just because she doesn't really seem suited to some other roles. But you know, if I can get her into a proper 4-piece set in time, I will probably do that. When am I gonna do Caribert? Probably tomorrow, because I do not, like, I need to go full disclosure. This stream tonight's gonna be short. I really don't have a lot of time tonight. Like, well, the reason why I was kind of late on even my announcement for the stream tonight was because I have been insanely busy prepping for you know, like selling my house and moving and all that crazy stuff. Like, that's why some of the stuff behind me is kind of cut down compared to usual, because we're literally like working on getting out of here. But I also have a a massive third job interview tomorrow morning as well, which is kind of a huge thing for me, which I absolutely like. Send me all your good vibes, you guys. I need them. I'm gonna need them because yeah, I need to get that job. That'll be pretty big. And you know, like, I used to not really talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit tonight, about what I've been doing for like the last 6 years in my, you know, my actual professional space. It didn't really seem appropriate to talk about it while I was in contract to do it, but now that I'm not in contract to do it, I don't really think I care about it that much anymore. So, anyways, let's get into rolling for Dehya, since we're here in the village. And we'll see what's going on with this. Oh man, I am, like I said, I don't have any pity built up, so I'm on the 50-50 cycle right now. I cannot begin to explain to you guys how much I cannot afford to dig right now, so I just need to get the character and stick and move. Yeah, I can't really go crazy with that stuff right now. It's just not in the, it's not really in the stars for me to be digging right now, because I cannot afford that crap right now. So let's do this. All right, 10. Okay, nothing on 10. This is where I was really wishing that Mika would have been in this banner, because you know, you can save some money that way, but that didn't happen. All right, 20. Nut. Got some Kale, maybe. Yeah, I did. I thought I still needed some constellations for her. All right, 30. No, still purple. Weapons. All right, let's convert all these guys real quick. Like, no, not that. Am I hitting the? Yes, I am. Okay. Hey, wait. I'm just going to the wrong damn windows now. Okay. Convert all those guys. There we go. Boom. All right. Back in business. 40. Come on. Be yellow. Please. Nothing there. 50. Come on. Be yellow. No. Hey. All right. 60. Yellow. God. The only acceptable pity popper is Mona, by the way, you guys. It's only Mona. 70. Still nothing. Oh, God. Genshin Impact, cut me a damn break. Like, you just... Oh, God. 71. Hey, saw you. Don't care. 72. Oh, come on. 73. Oh, God. Please, just don't lose the pity. 74. God, what the hell, man? This is gonna start getting complicated if this takes much longer. 75. Jeez. 76. Man, I am getting just brutalized again. 77. All right, there it is. Come on, come on. Dehya. Seriously? Seriously? This is the last character I want right now. Of all of the pity popping characters, this is the one I don't want right now because I don't even want to hear his stupid face right now. I hate everything. All right, well. All right, so I failed the 50-50. Stupid Tighnari. Really? Like, as of now, a character who's only been on the standard banner for 3 versions has as many constellations as my Mona does, and I've had her since the week the game came out. And she's the character I want more on. Like, this is absolute insanity, man. Like, I cannot get a break with the standard banner constellation characters at all. Like, now I have a C2. I have a C2 Tighnari and a C2 Mona. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I can't handle this. All right. 10. Starting over. More Bennett's. 20. Boy. Well, now my thoughts about getting Dehya's weapon are kind of not probably gonna happen now. 30. 40. And 50. Yellow, please. God. Like, everything's going to soft pity, like, these days. Like, just everything is. And I just... Oh, God, you guys. I just can't with this lately. No, I was in the right place. I need to... No. Here. And exchange. I only have 14 of these. That's not good. Well, that'll put me at 60. Really? That's not great. Well, that kind of puts me in a bit of a spot right now. Did I? No. Hang on. Shop. I want to see if the exchange has reset. No, they don't refresh for 4 hours. And those would actually put me over the 70 mark at least, but I can't get them for 4 hours. That's annoying. Did I take the free 20 pull? No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't do that. What, I forget even what option that comes through. Is that the journal or whatever for all the Archon quests? Is it through this? Guide, maybe? All right, let's, one, okay. Good save, good save, good save, because I can grab these and it should put me over the hump, so. Yeah, there we go. Good looking out, guys. Good looking out. You're about to see TH go into deep depression mode, but you saved me. Because God, I've been failing 50-50s for a while now. Alright, come on, come on, come on. I kind of wish you could do claim all, but, you know, whatever, I guess. Can I get the weapon? Probably not. Like, I honestly, I don't think I can right now, you guys. It's just not really in the cards right now. Would love to. Don't think I can. All right, so I'm at 60. This will put me at 70. It's gonna make me like dig into the soft pity again. Come on, man. Like, I haven't had one land short in a while. I can actually easily go back through my tick marks to see when the last one I had land short was. 72. 73. That said, I do have some weapons that I can put on her that will be good anyway. 74. Oh my god, what is this? All right, this is gonna be 75. Jesus. What the hell? 76. There it is. You know, I think I hit it at 77 and 76 to get her. Like, what a complete pain, you guys. And then, of course, the character I get the damn thing for is Tainari. Like, seriously? Like, God, I wish they would have just blacked him out right now. I don't even want to see his dumb face. And I know he's ironically in this upcoming event, so I'm just gonna have to, like, be calm about it. Like, I know they're doing the right thing, so, like, I'm not mad at them, I'm just mad at the situation. All right, so there's 10 on the weapon banner, which of course I didn't get it, so, but, you know, it was worth a shot. And another Bennett constellation. All right. Okay. So I need to, I guess, add this dumb constellation to my stupid Tanari, who's now got as many constellations as Mona. Oh, God, you guys. Like, seriously? Seriously. I got Mona like 3 days after the game came out. Same constellation level as Tanari now. Deep sad. Just completely deep sad. Ugh. Absolutely awful. All right, so. Oh, did I do the character banner? Rip. That's not what I meant to do. Well, that means I put the tick mark in the wrong one. All right, well.
Its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let me add a little block over here for that then. Good looking out. I don't know. Today's been a crazy day, you guys. My brain is a little fried right now, let me tell you. Like, just, oh God, all the things I've been doing lately. It's absolute insanity. Like all the things you have to do in order to get ready to, you know, sell your house and move halfway, you know, well, I don't want to say halfway across the country, but it's, you know, like it's 9 hours away. So we're working on that, and still on the East Coast, but, you know, much further from where we currently are. Yeah, it's a lot. I busted my foot recently, so that's not great either. It really only adds more complications to everything.
Got a job for me?
All right, so I'll figure out the rest of the team with Dehya here shortly. All right. Let's see. Let's get her leveled up. All right, have level up items. Let's get this going here. I think I'm gonna steal a weapon from D-Luke to get her going for now. She may end up getting to keep it. It just depends on you know, whether or not I end up being able to get her weapon or not, which I kind of doubt it right now, but we'll see. Aether, not exactly a sprain. It's more of a aggravation of a long existing injury that I already had. But it's been such that I've been kind of hobbled all week, which is not great. Yeah. It's not great. Yeah, walking around in a goofy boot thing all day today too, but it actually does help. So I got that going on. All right, we are now at 60. Plan is to try to get her to what is it, 80, 90,
So much.
and triple eights on the skills if I can. Hopefully I have enough on hand to make that happen. That is the goal. I gotta make some pyro items here. So this rolling spot sucked. Screw you, bad rolling spot. I'm never rolling there again. But yeah, I've like I said, it's just kind of like an aggravation of an existing thing. So I mean, it's nothing serious. It's not like I broke anything or anything, but it is painful and it sucks. All right, it's kind of weird that Dehya's a playable character now. Not gonna lie, kind of seemed like it was not going to happen, and then it happened. All right, let's see. I need to make 6 of these for now. I may already have some of the higher level ones, but if I don't, I'm quite sure I can convert to make it happen. So I'm not too worried about that. So this will be 80. I think I have more than enough items because I don't even really need to add any more levels to her after this. I just need to get one more ascension. Okay, well, I can't do that one yet anyways because I don't have the boss items yet. I need 19 more of those. But what I will do is go ahead and make the pyro gems that I still need for this. Because I'm pretty sure I can make a lot of those. Yo, TH, so hyped to see what happens in the Dainsleif quest, to see if any of the predictions from our convo came true. Yeah, I will be very curious, J-Side, to see if that ends up being true as well. I'm planning to dive into it tomorrow. Also, good to see you here, man. To any of you who don't know who that is, awesome guy over at the Coffee and Culture Discord / podcast / Twitch channel. So, you know, support them. Go check it out if you haven't already. We had a really good podcast earlier this week, talking about what we thought was coming up on the on this patch. Yeah, I'm a little inarticulate tonight. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. Oh god, I have burned out all of my energy today. Like my candle wick is getting real short right now, you guys. Like I've been getting up every day at like 7 a.m. and going to bed at like, you know, midnight or 12:30, and just walking around on a hobbled ass foot and trying to get all this crap done, and just, it's not great. Oh god. All right, so let's go ahead and let's snatch that weapon off of D-Luke, shall we? I do also have 2 of these weapons from Ito, which have pretty ridiculous crit damage stats that I've never leveled or used. I don't know if Dehya benefits from defense though. I thought she was HP, right? Like I think that's what she uses. But for now, stealing that from D-Luke. Sorry, D-Luke. Yeah, J-Side, don't worry about it. You want to get Tighnari Dehya on my 50-50. My D-Luke is now C5. 2+ years of playing and losing 50-50s giving me all the off-banner cons. Yeah, well, you know what they say. A can of spam makes the pain go away. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. That is not a thing. Oh my god. Absolutely nothing. Aether says scales off HP. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And I don't think there's any like 5-star HP claymores, so yeah. I really would like to use one on her that's more crit based. And that's what her sword is, right? Like that's the whole point of that sword. But this one's more, you know, based on attack and buffs and all that stuff. So it's really all I have going right now. So I'm gonna try this one and see kind of how that ends up going. And if I don't like it, then I'll try the weapon I have on Ito. But like I said, I got to keep this this stream kind of on the short side too, because I've got a pretty big interview tomorrow, so I got things to do. All right, let's see. I don't think it was. I thought it was was it? No, I don't even know. I think it was Crimson Witch of Flames that I had a few pieces set aside that I thought I could use. This one's okay, but it didn't really have any crit stats. Let's see what else I got here. I could steal some stuff off of D-Luke as well if I really feel up to it. I hate to do it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Although this actually, if it picked up crit rate, could be a pretty good. Let me make this one level 4 really quick. Let's see what happens if I get this one to level 4. HP tank interruption resistance is Dia's role. I'm afraid of Fontaine monsters bosses. We should be. I've been saying that for a little while now. Like, damage mitigation is Dia's role. I think they're trying to implement mobs that are gonna deal more damage. Somebody pointed that out to me on Twitter the other day, and as soon as they said it, I was like, oh crap, yeah, you're probably right. That's probably exactly what they're gonna do. And we're all gonna be running scared. All right, sorry, D-Luke. I just gotta take these from you. I don't really have a lot of other options. Why does Amber have one that's kind of good? I mean, it doesn't have like ER or anything, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna take that. And then I want to say I was planning on going 2-2 after that. Because I don't even really think Vaporize and Melt and all that stuff. Like, she might be better at, like, Mono Pyro or just using, being used with a character like maybe possibly Mona for big booms off of Mona's Stellaris. Because, that's a good way to trigger Vaporize from your Mona, which could end up working out nicely. So we'll see. That's ER. I need HP in this slot, though, don't I? Elemental Mastery, I don't really have that. But if she scales, I need to look at all of her skills really quick, too. This has some crit rate and crit damage. I don't necessarily, like, if I'm going to go 2-2, I don't necessarily need that one, though. This is Pyro Onset, but kind of bad stats. So I'm kind of thinking 2-2 is the roll right now. I mean, having 15% increased vaporized damage and all that stuff could be nice, depending on, how all of it ends up coming together. But I'm thinking Shimenawa's maybe what I end up having to use to kind of round some things out. I do have this HB one on my Ningguang that I literally never use. So that actually might end up being the way to go. Sorry, Ningguang. Let's see. One of these days, I actually am going to properly build out my Ningguang, but that is not this day. Let's see if I have any Pyro ones. Probably not. I won't get that lucky, right? No. All right. But I probably do have a decent... yeah. I have this one just sitting around with 10%, so, and some flat HP. That's pretty solid. I'll let her roll with that one. So let's get a Pyro bonus damage goblet going here, because it's off-piece now. That is also... That's that crappy Crimson... Witch of Flames one that doesn't really have any good stats on it. It has crit rate, but nothing else special. Crit rate unleveled. I want one that has both crit rate and crit damage if I have one, but I probably don't. No. That has ER. Looks like everything only has one or the other. Now, what I'll probably end up doing is leveling them all up and seeing if I end up, dropping into one that'll have both. That'll probably be what I have to do. The only Pyro bonus goblet that I have is already on my D-Luke. It's actually Onset Shimenawa. No, that's Opulent Dreams. Never mind. But it does have both stats already, so I could actually just steal this from him because I'm not using him right now anyways. We got to do the how much damage can our Dia do challenge. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw the description of the stream that I put up, J-Side. I'm actually going to do another stream tomorrow. And like, I am actually going to do what I said in the podcast. I'm calling it my Hell or High Water stream. That is what it's going to be. I'm going to figure out what she's good at, and I'm just going to make her do it. I'm going to spend the whole stream making her do it. So I'm setting out to just be like, this is what Dia's for. and let's just make it happen. So yeah, that's gonna happen probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. It's probably gonna start like way earlier than my usual streams. Like I really do. I think I'm gonna finish up my my interview that I've got tomorrow, and I'm probably just gonna, you know, like take an hour or something, or maybe finish up lunch or something and get on like right after that. So I'm thinking like 1 or 2 in the afternoon tomorrow on the East Coast time, and I'm just gonna be, you know, digging into it at that point. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one. Well, actually, no. What I'm gonna do first is I am going to check out some of these ones that have some favorable substats and see if any of them pick up crit rate, because if they do, that would be amazing. Oh, nope. That was one too many. All right. Let's see what we get. No. It got defense, which makes it garbage. That was the opposite of what I was trying to achieve. Okay. Let's see. Any others have everything else? That one does. Okay. Let's throw that other one on it. Waste not. Come on, crit damage. Nope. Damn. All right. Well, I think that was the only ones that I had that had ER. Oh, did I unlock the wrong one? I did. Those were the only ones that also had ER on them. But I do have plenty of others to try. Yeah. No, that one's already got 4 stats, but no crit rate. That has HP, so that one actually could still be pretty worthwhile. I'll give it a go. Let's see what happens. DSC2 is kind of busted. I haven't looked at it yet. So that one picked up ER. No crit rate. So I'm hesitant to actually throw that one away. No, it doesn't, like, I think I'd be more inclined to keep it if it had crit rate, not crit damage. So yeah, I'm gonna let that one go away too. So now I don't have any more that that have ER as an attached stat, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna, whoa. What happened there? Hang on. That got weird really quick. Was this one? It was this one. Okay. Not really sure what I did on that, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read through her constellations and see. No attack. I'm not really getting any. All of these are just picking up garbage substats and wasting all these extra good pyro artifacts that I had. Well, good. They had 1 crit stat, and I'm trying to get the other one, and then I never get them. Yeah, it's also crap. I'm sure everybody knows this feel very well. But this has just been like my I would say this has been my luck in like a nutshell lately for a while now. Like just bad rolls on all my artifacts and losing pity, and don't get me started on the epitomized path losses lately too, because those have been also really bad. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. I have this one. This is the only one I have left. And if this one doesn't get it, then I'm just going to steal the one from D-Luke and call it a day. All right, let's see. Come on, crit damage. Come on. Defense. Of course not. Okay. Well, I tried. All right, so we're just going to take that one from D-Luke for now. All right, so I haven't leveled any of her talents yet, but she's at 52, 175. Kind of lousy ER. Her HP still seems low. I wonder if I'm gonna need to add more, but this is where like some of the testers and stuff are gonna have to come in and help me determine whether or not like I need to be using an HP substat goblet instead. Usually that's not how you want to do it, but I need to run through all of her talents and kind of make that determination. All right, so I suspect that I'm gonna have more than enough to get all these things leveled up, but or at least to triple 8s is the goal. What day are these? Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow if I don't quite make it, but that is the goal. Then we're gonna review all the talents really quick, and then we're gonna also go through all of the constellations, because people are saying some of her constellations sound busted, and that's good. I mean, this is a standard banner character. Like after this patch version, like, you know, if I'm not getting Mona constellations, but I get Dia's instead, I at least won't be so pissed off whenever I see, you know, pity fails. Just no more Tignaris, please. Jeez. Yeah, still got. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it to triple eights. I had a ton of the base level ones still. And I've got still a lot of these, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be just fine. Yeah, I'm excited to see what I can get out of her. Now, I'm thinking straight up buffs. Like, this character might be a little bit on the selfish side. Seeing as how, you know, off-screen effects really don't work with her. I gotta go and convert some items. That means I'm actually gonna have to go and probably go beat up Scaramouche as well. Or Wanderer. Well, you know, he's still Scaramouche in the fight. So, nah, never mind. I was right the first time. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and convert all of those. Yes. Actually, I probably don't need to do that for triple eights then, do I? Nah, I think I do. Wait. No, I have one more for that. Alright. Talents again. Yeah, I still have a lot of books. I might have gone a little overboard with farming the Praxis books. Maybe, just maybe. Alright, so I can convert pretty much everything I have for those now, and I should be able to hit triple eights without too big of a problem. I always like to land just a little short of burning them all. That way, I have some greens on hand. Alright. I don't really care about the blues as much as the greens, but... Okay. So that's still a bunch of those. Let's see what we got. 7, and oh, I need a couple more of the blindfolds here. Where are those? Yeah, I need 2 of those. Okay, 1 to go. Nope, wrong window. Just give us the new voice actor before you get him on a banner. Yeah, you know, like that was the painful thing about that too. Just like, of all the characters to lose my pity to right now, I think I'd have almost rather gotten a C14 Kuching than seen Tanari show up today. All right, so I just want to get those red dots out of here really quick. All right. Okay, so we need to look over our talents really quick. 4 consecutive strikes, strain stamina, blah, 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 normal stuff there. Good modifier, well, pretty consistent with Claymore users, looks like. Max duration, okay, basic stuff. Indomitable Flame, skill will be unleashed, or this skill will be unleashed should there be no Fiery Sanctum field created by Dehya herself present at the time. Deals AoE pyro damage and creates a field known as Fiery Sanctum. Ranging Flame, the skill will be unleashed should a Fiery Sanctum field created by Dehya herself already exist. Dehya will perform a leaping attack, dealing AoE pyro damage before recreating a Fiery Sanctum field at her new position. A Fiery Sanctum field created this way will inherit the remaining duration of the previous field. Interesting, so you can kind of stack them up a little. Ranging Flame can be used only once throughout a single Fiery Sanctum field's duration. Fiery Sanctum, just a long skill description. When an opponent within a Fiery Sanctum field takes damage, the field will unleash a coordinated attack, dealing AoE pyro damage to them based on Dehya's attack and max HP. So you kind of want both. So being that it's based also on attack, the Wolf's Gravestone actually could be a good weapon choice for her. This effect can be triggered once every 2.5 seconds. Active characters within this field have their resistance to interruption increased. And when such characters take damage, a portion of that damage will be mitigated and flow onto Redmane's blood. Dehya will then take this damage over 10 seconds. When the mitigated damage stored by Redmane's blood reaches or goes over a certain percentage of Dehya's max HP, she will stop mitigating damage in this way. Only one Fiery Sanctum created by Dehya herself can exist at the same time. Okay, walk this fiery ordeal with me and purge all impurity, just as a beast of flames that must descend from the blaze. All right. And then for the burst, unleashing. Wait, no. Wait. Let me look at these. Okay. Indomitable flame damage is 180.6. Ranging flame 212.5, and then the modifier is 96.3% of attack plus 1.65% of max HP. So it looks like the modifiers are skewed more towards attack than HP. So it kind of makes me want to try an attack sands. So I'll probably test both of those, but it kind of looks to me like attack sands will probably generate more damage than an HP sands will. So it's kind of looking to me like going full HP is probably not going to be the thing. But red main blood maximum 200% of HP, that probably won't change. Onto the burst. Unleashing her burning anger and casting her inconvenient blade aside, Dehya enters the blazing lioness state and increases her resistance to interruption. In the state, Dehya will automatically and continuously unleash the flame main's fists, dealing pyro damage based on her attack and max HP, and when its duration ends, she will unleash an incineration drive, dealing AoE pyro damage based on her attack and max HP. If a fiery sanctum's field created by Dehya's own elemental skill Molten Inferno exists, when this ability is unleashed, Dehya will retrieve it, and then create another field once Blazing Lioness's duration expires. This field will take on the retrieve field's duration at the moment of its retrieval. In this state, Dehya will be unable to cast her elemental skill or perform normal charged and plunging attacks. Normal attack Sandstorm Assault and elemental skill Molten Inferno will be replaced by Roaring Barrage. Interesting. Unleashing a Roaring Barrage within 0.4 seconds after each Flame Main's fist strike will increase the speed at which the next Flame Main's fist strike will be triggered. Okay, so that sounds a little tricky. This one is 159 or 157.9% attack plus 2.71% max HP. So those attack or the HP modifiers are quite small. So I feel like I probably do need to swap that out. We'll see. Warpaint Unicorn says, it's just the voice that has me triggered. It's not the character's fault. The person was so shitty even before he got the role. No, you're absolutely right. It's not Tanari, the character, that's the problem. It's just the voice. And that's why I don't really want anything to do with the character right now, is because just listening to the voice kind of just reminds me of what a shitty person he is. Okay, within 6 seconds after Dehya retrieves the Fiery Sanctum field through Molten Inferno, Raging Flame, or Leonette Bite, she will take 60% less damage when receiving damage from Redmane's blood. This effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. Additionally, within 9 seconds after Dehya unleashes Molten Inferno Indomitable Flame, she will grant all party members the Gold-Forged form state. This state will further increase a character's resistance to interruption when they are within the Fiery Sanctum field. Gold-Forged form can be activated once every 18 seconds. Interesting. Okay. When her HP is less than 40%, Dehya will recover 20% of her HP and will restore 6% of her max HP every 2 seconds for the next 10 seconds. Okay, that's not bad. And increases movement speed of your own party members by 10% during the day. Okay, handy. All right, let's look at the constellations really quick. Dehya's max HP is increased by 20%, and she deals bonus damage based on her max HP when using the following attacks. Molten Inferno's damage will be increased by 3.6% of her max HP, and Leonine Bite damage will be increased by 6%. Interesting. So it seems like those modifiers do jump a bit from the constellations. And that actually probably will make a significant difference in the kind of damage, or maybe even the way you build the character, possibly. If it does turn out to be that you want an attack sans instead of HP at C0, that may not be the case at C1. When Dehya uses Molten Inferno Raging Flame, the duration of the recreated Fiery Sanctum field will be increased by 6 seconds. Additionally, when Fiery Sanctum exists on the field, damage dealt by its next coordinated attack will be increased by 50% when the active characters within Fiery Sanctum field are attacked. Huh. So you have to take damage, though. Is that what that sounds like, maybe? But I mean, I guess that's kind of what Dehya's for. This is, again, it like incentivizing taking damage and letting her mitigate it. Increases the level of Leonine Bite. When Flame Main's Fist and Incineration Drive attacks unleashed during Leonine Bite hit opponents, they will restore 1.5% or 1.5 energy for Dehya and 2.5 of her max HP. This effect can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds. So this turns that into kind of like a vampiric thing. Like, this character is definitely meant to take damage and then just keep regenerating it. increases Molten Inferno, and then C6 crit rate of Leonine Bite is increased by 10%. Never a bad thing. Additionally, after Flame Main's fist attack hits an opponent and deals critical hits during a single Blazing Linus state, it will cause the critical damage of Leonine Bite to increase by 15% for the rest of Blazing Linus duration, and extend that duration by 0.5 seconds. This effect can be triggered every 0.2 seconds. The duration can be extended for a maximum of 2 seconds, and crit damage can be increased by a maximum of 60% this way. So that sounds like it could actually be really good, and Dehya might be one of those characters where, kind of like with Diluc, you know, when he hits C6 and it's like, oh, well, this character actually does really good damage very easily. It kind of sounds like she'll be able to do that as well when you get her to C6, if you ever do. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, because I don't have a lot longer to stay on, maybe about 15 minutes here.
What you see is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
So I think what I'm going to do to start is try it with the Wolf's Gravestone, but I'm also going to try it here with Ito's weapon as well. I want to see what her stats bounce out to. I know that these don't really give me anything. It's defense. And her defense stats probably, yeah, only 844. It's not really anything to write home about. But it does put her at 52,264, which is definitely tempting, but it does lower her attack, right? Like her stuff like scales on attack, and she's only at 1421 right now because I don't really have much going on with that. But at the same time, one of the other major things that might be impacting that is the fact that I have, you know, the wrong kind of sands on right now too. I have an HP sands on. I kind of don't think that's going to hold. I think that I'm going to have to change that. Yeah, so I think that I'm gonna end up having to use a different sands. This is Shimenawa's. I should have an attack percent Shimenawa's sands around here somewhere, I'd imagine, that's not taken already. Well, Diluc has one, but it's not good. Do I not have it? No, I actually have another good unused HP one. Do I have an attack one? This might get weird, you guys. I might have to... Yeah, I don't. I think... Well, I have one on some other characters that I might have to just check and see. Yeah, I would never take that from Zhongli. Oh, my God. Yeah, this might get weird. Because I have this. And now I'm very much suspecting that pyro damage bonus is probably going to be better than HP at least. But we'll see. But I'm definitely expecting to see her damage go up after swapping to an HP or to an attack sands. All right, Diluc can get the hell out of here for now. He's also just got, you know, completely like gear stripped. But right now I'm thinking kind of like a mono pyro,
let's head off,
just to test some things. But we'll see. I could also replace Youngling with somebody like possibly Mona for Stellaris pops, actually. I kind of want to see how that will go. I don't know how Dehya's skills will really work yet, so I'm going to try that first. Because, you know, Mona might provide me with some half decent... Wow. Did I just win the lottery? Like 3 of my dailies are all right on top of each other today. That's really weird. That is super bizarre. Where's the 4th one? Oh, it's up in the city. Okay, so... I need to go get some handguards anyways, so I'm just going to test some things over here real quick. Mono Pyro might be interesting, but you know, obviously if I can get a Vaporize or a Melt opportunity, that's going to be the better way to go. Although I'm thinking probably that, you know, some of the better characters at producing, what is it, melt opportunities for Dehya will be characters like maybe Rosaria, or I hate to, the entire idea of using Ganyu like that just feels like a waste, but her burst would give that decent opportunity. Shen as well would produce that. I'll be interested to see how Mika will possibly work with her. Let's see what kind of damage. Just, okay, like the normals don't hit too bad when they crit. They build up a little energy for my Bennett here too. Okay, that was, you know, some damage. The coordinated attacks are kind of mediocre, but again, level 8. That didn't crit, so that didn't really do much. Man, get out of there. All right, enough of that. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Well, that's a bit more damage. Okay. I mean, it wasn't graceful, but it's just, you know, normals and some E, so we'll see how that ends up working out with future ones. Okay, still haven't gotten her burst to go yet. She has like no energy on that.
Let me scribe. Decided by
Kind of want to just see how the coordinated attacks will follow. It definitely helps to light up my Mona. Like, that's really easy vaporize follow-ups, which I don't mind at all.
Let's get it on.
I mean, I could definitely see Dehya being a worthwhile component to help make a Mona better. Just because of the way the coordinated attacks work. Like, everybody's getting really angry that, like, Dehya doesn't work with anybody when you're using Dehya as your primary. But I gotta say, like, just the opportunity of having, you know, like, vaporized tacking behind, it's the wrong direction, of course, but, like, it's still, you know, and if you pop it and then it coordinates on it afterwards, it could end up still working out. We'll see. All right, let's get into the next group over here. I definitely need to get some HP on my Mona. Dang. All right, let's use her burst. Okay, I mean, that's not bad at all. I probably would have done a little better with the E on top of that, I think, because it would have still been launching coordinated attack. What doesn't it do that anyway? I don't know. I'm kind of confused about how some of this works still, but that wasn't too bad. I might need to go out to the old test samurai and kind of look and see how things are going with that guy. Let's see.
Shadows of look alive.
Get over here. You know, I'm not hating that as a reaction. Man, it definitely sets up my Mona to just keep popping out good attacks. Because for a long time, I've kind of hated most of the Pyro characters' synergy with Mona. You know, when obviously Mona's for a very long time been my favorite character, and there's not a lot of great characters to synergize using Mona as your primary, because a lot of the time you need her to be really close to really get anything out of it, and it just doesn't seem to work well, but we'll see. Oh, those are NPCs. All right, I gotta go over this way. Let's see. Gene says, I think the issue is Mona's Hydro. No, I don't really think the issue isn't that. For me, like, a lot of the time, like, when trying to use, say, like, obviously she can't really synergize with, like, you know, Bennett's infusion. That doesn't work. Xiangling's circle, you know, her Pyronado requires you to be very close to those enemies. Yanfei doesn't have any off-screen opportunities. Klee doesn't have really good off-screen opportunities because they're, you know, they're very controlled. You can follow up from Diluc, but it requires you swapping back and forth a lot, which is not really ideal either.
Let's get down to business. One with nature.
Buckle up.
I mean, that wasn't too bad for some regular enemies. They got, you know, set up pretty quick. I'll take that. Did I get decent energy back from Bennett? I'm gonna have to see how Dehya blows up the you know,
Let's get down
the
to
Mona
business.
Stellaris still. I haven't tested that.
Let's get it on.
Hide the fury.
Okay, I mean, like, you can definitely cook through those guys pretty quick, and that wasn't even with vaporizes or anything. You definitely want to follow that after you get the weakness situated on them, or the resistance cutting. So we'll see. Blame Mona. Oh no. Oh no, I don't think so. Oh, and also, speaking of I don't think so, No, I'm hitting every button except for the right button right now. And I did it again just to add another wrong button there. All right, let's see. Need a good set of wings. I think the Leo wings are gonna look good on her. The purple actually doesn't look bad either. I feel like the green's a little awkward. It's not bad. I'll try it just to see. Almost dropped straight back in the water. Still didn't make it though. All right, let's see. We'll get these guys over here first, and then I'll try it on the larger guy over here.
Let's get down to business.
Let me scry.
Did I do that out of order? I did.
Look alive. Ha.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely works to stack up some quick damage and vaporizes for Mona. Damn, that does work well.
It's my lucky day.
Oh, that's on long cooldown.
Buckle up.
Well, I can't complain about that too much. I do think that there's a good synergy here. Did I not? What happened? Is that already gone? What happened? I think there's something fundamental I don't understand about that ability.
How's this?
Only follows every 2.5 seconds. Okay. I think I repositioned the previous one. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I get that now. All right, let's see. We're gonna go back over here behind the corner, and we'll do this.
Everybody stand back. Written in the stars.
That clears it. Ow.
Let's get it on.
There's more.
Okay, well that ended up working out kind of weird because he walked into the water and it ruined everything. Thanks, dude. All right, let's go beat up this guy then real quick.
Let's get down to business.
Buckle up.
How's this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can just re-pop that down, but I think it just increases your cooldown between uses afterwards. Huh. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a little bit of required like finesse learning the like kind of like the ideal order of attacks for her, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad once you kind of figure it out. But I do think that she helps to enable Mona as a good damage dealer, which is nice, and she helps reduce the damage that Mona takes by being a a mitigator, which is really nice. Because my Mona, as you can see, doesn't have very much HP at all. Then when you use her burst, she does do good damage.
Let's get down to business.
Into the wind. They're dead meat.
He guarded that. Are you kidding? He blew up before I hit him with it. Yeah, I definitely don't think that this is a bad use for her at all already. Although it's not right, like it's not like a glorious kind of thing, she's kind of taking a backseat to Mona in this kind of a setup. Tomorrow I'll have to definitely go roll through some other options to kind of see what will help bring out her damage as a primary, if any. But I don't think it was too bad. Also, Dehya, if she jumps in her burst, the jump will cancel her burst. Okay, noted. All right, let's go over here and try to work on this guy here for a minute. And this is usually a good indication of how powerful or not a character is.
What's one more opponent?
Go ahead and get that extra energy back. I walked into that. There we go.
Everybody stand. Decided by destiny.
That should remove that. 1, 2.
Let's get it on.
No, that didn't seem to do the follow-up correctly. I don't know if I just mistimed it or what the hell the deal was with that. Ow. Huh.
Wind strike.
Delve into destiny.
Ooh, an 82k Mona charge? Okay. Ooh, God, I chunked the crap out of him on that too. Yeah, I definitely am getting really high Mona attacks out of, you know, pairing her off to this character for sure. Yeah, it requires like a little bit of a build-up, but man, it definitely helps to like break open my Mona's capabilities. That's for sure. I definitely am feeling that like whenever I want to use Mona as my primary, like Dehya is going to be my go-to enabler from like here on out. Like there's, I just don't see how that's not the choice. I do see, it does seem like I'm having some trouble getting her to properly trigger Mona Stellaris though, which might mean that it would have to be triggered by Bennett instead, but I got to see if I can get it to go. Ah, that was close.
Shadows of fate.
A little bit out of order, but whatever, it should be fine. I don't know that okay, I finally got one there.
Delve into destiny. Let's light it up.
Go ahead and get that charged back up again. Let's go ahead and reset him onto the next one. There he is.
Time to go.
A little bit more energy back. Nope.
Everybody stand back. Written in the stone.
That already got messed up for some reason. Whatever. Too late now. Okay. Well, okay, well that actually did clear up pretty well, didn't it? Well, she just keeps going without being prompted to the end of that, doesn't she? Once you trigger it, it just keeps going. You just have to point her. Okay, okay. Starting to understand how that works a little better. All right, we're gonna do this. Actually, we're not gonna do this again because I want to go to another group of enemies that I know relatively predictably what kind of damage I'm used to doing to, which would be these guys down here. And then after that, I'm probably gonna take off because I need to get to bed. Okay. Let's go over here. All these Fatui guys down here I'm used to picking on with damage tests, so we'll see. I definitely am liking this as a good use for her. The ult does attack faster if you mash the attack button. Okay, noted. A little more energy, Bennett. Let's go.
I see through you.
Do you?
Let's get it off. Let me scream.
Yeah. That coordinated attack is really dirty. It does work nicely.
Adventure time.
All right. Come here, dude.
Teamwork is strength. Look alive.
Yeah. I mean, that definitely enables her. I do like that's nice and consistent. I don't really have to work hard for the extra damage. Well, TH Darren and I did some testing and I had Dehya with 64 231 HP and level 10 E. And a cannon shot took me to 35 690. 28,541 hit. When I had less HP, the hits were less, but we assumed that we reached the HP limit for tanking. Fair enough. Which reminds me, I need to also I do need to like do some rebuilding to see if the attack goblet that I was talking about earlier will help re-enable things, or the attack sands rather, because right now I've got a little bit of a problem with what I'm using. Although what I can do, just to kind of ease into it, I do believe I have a Pyro Shimenawa's, I think, or did I not? I didn't. Huh. Okay, well, I was wrong. Oh, that doesn't matter anyways. That's already my off piece, so I don't have to change that. What am I even doing? Yeah, the piece that I need to change is definitely this. I'm gonna have to do some rearrangement to make this work. What I can do though, I hate to do it, but I can well, I can just take this one from Dehya, and that'll have to do. Because this will bring me up to 26, 21, bit more attack. She really doesn't have very much HP in this build at all. It brought her crit damage down a little bit, so I don't know that I'm gonna see as much damage increase as I want from this, but we'll see.
Let's light it up.
I always forget about that. Come on.
Yeah. Everybody stand. Buckle up.
I really just want to get into it only with Dehya, just to see what kind of damage she puts down on this guy. Oh, it definitely keeps going faster. I mean, she killed him pretty fast. I don't really have any complaints to make about that. 3210 with Wolf's Gravestone on. All right.
Shadows of fate.
Those guys exploded.
The wrong test subject.
Oh, do you think they picked the wrong test subject? All right, and then over here for one more attempt at the Monoverse combo off of Dehya. 1, 2, 3. I just don't think that will trigger that way, because that should have killed him, and it didn't. A little bit surprised that won't trigger like that. It's weird. All right, we got one more of those guys over here. I'm gonna try it again on that, but I don't think it's gonna work that way. I'd probably be able to trigger it with her burst, maybe, but it's kind of weird.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, come on, Bennett.
Written in the stars.
1, 2,
Dead
and...
meat.
Yeah, that did trigger it. Her burst did trigger it. I don't know why the other ones weren't doing it, but her burst did trigger it. So her E has some kind of a weird property that doesn't seem like it wants to trigger it, but I don't know, maybe I'm just getting unlucky or something. That's weird. All right, well, we got some interesting little hit tests here and there, but what I'm gonna have to do is get into it a bit more focused tomorrow after all my craziness is done, and we'll figure out what really ends up being the best options for her. I definitely like the vaporize options by using her to enable Mona. That is a lot of fun for me. As a, you know, self-proclaimed longtime Mona main, like that anything that will help make Mona deal more consistent vaporize is always nice. So yeah, give Darren and I something. What you mean?
Wind Strider.
Not sure if I get your meaning. All right, you can't just put your shield up like that. Well, that guy exploded. Oh, I already gave you guys mod, I thought. I was pretty sure I did that for... Oh, I know it. I didn't do it on Twitch. That's what I didn't do. I got you. I got you. I might have to go into the deeper settings to make that work on there. So just hang on until the end of the stream, and then I'll take care of it for you. Anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here because I got a lot of stuff to do in the morning. But I will be back tomorrow afternoon for more testing and more checking to see what we can make work with Dehya, because I think that the character is going to have a lot more purpose possibilities than the naysayers and the doom callers have been saying. I already see one. for Mona that already makes a lot of sense to me on how that works, because like you all saw it. I had like a nearly 90k Mona charge shot. Like how many characters easily produce 90,000 damage charge shots? You don't see that a lot. So I think that's already a really good use for her. And that, like, that's not something I'm going to complain about, that's for sure. But I mean, I've been making the argument that Mona's a good damage dealer for a long time. Dehya just helps make that a little easier, I think. But kind of the main goal for tomorrow will be not just who Dehya can enable, but like who can help enable her, because that's the main complaints that everybody's having, is everybody's like, well, Dehya can't be enabled by anybody. Well, we'll see if that's truly the case, and probably we'll have to, you know, go testing her with a bunch of like cryo characters and characters that just produce damage naturally on the field, but don't necessarily trigger it on hit like, you know, some of the more common characters do. So we'll work through all that. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, guys. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, because that really helps me out. And I'll see you all tomorrow afternoon. Have a great night.
Pizza.